Welcome, you're watching Kaleidoscope Srilanka Live News Capsule.
From November 2024, the Colombo stock market continued to reach all-time highs. On November 27th, it crossed the 13,000 point mark, and on the 12th of December, the 14,000 point mark. That trajectory has continued in January, and we seem to be going up and up. So is this now the norm, or is it the exception? Research analyst at HNB Stockbrokers Sajani Dewapura is in the studio today to give us the gen.
Sri Lanka stock market started off on a good footing for 2025. What are your projections for the end of the year, and what factors do you think will actually influence that projection?
In 2025, we have a positive outlook driven by a recovering economy and improving investor sentiment. So we expect the economy to grow by 4.5% in 2025, and for short-term interest rates to further decline marginally, which should support a market re-rating. As the market re-rates, supported by sentiment and higher liquidity, we anticipate the market's price to earnings ratio to increase from around 9 times PE to around 10.5 to 11 times PE by the year end. We project approximately 15% increase in market earnings, and we expect the ASPI to have further upside by at least 17% by the end of this year. And additionally, we expect Sri Lanka's nominal GDP to reach 30.1 trillion LKR by the end of 2024 and further grow to 32.5 trillion LKR in 2025. Also, an important point to note is that currently there are 154 counters trading below 8 times PE ratio on TTM earnings compared to 128 counters above it. So this indicates significant upside potential for a large number of stocks, especially as the market re-rates. And in summary, with a strong economic recovery, earnings growth, potential for market re-rating, we believe the Sri Lankan stock market is well positioned for growth in 2025, offering attractive opportunities for investors.
Sajani, looking at the fundamentals and the valuations, what sectors are actually going to hold promise for this year?
Firstly, the banks and the diversified financial sector should see strong performance this year, driven by a pickup in credit growth. So the restructuring of international sovereign bonds will reduce some financial strain or uncertainty, and with import restrictions on vehicles being lifted, we expect an increase in leasing facilities, which will further benefit financial institutions through potential loan growth. Then when talking about the retail and consumer sector, we anticipate growth as purchasing power recovers. So with interest rates coming down and inflation expected to be at a more manageable level, consumers will have more disposable income to spend, boosting demand across retail businesses. So this combined with a reduction in the cost of borrowings should create a favorable environment for the retail sector. Then talking a bit about the construction sector. The construction sector is also positioned to perform well this year, especially in selected companies. So as interest rates decline, private sector credit is likely to increase, so which will support construction activity. Furthermore, the Sri Lankan rupee has strengthened against the dollar recently, which had made imported materials like cement more affordable. So finally, we expect selected export companies to show growth, especially with the anticipated moderate depreciation of the rupee in 2025. A weaker currency should make Sri Lankan exports more competitive in the global market, supporting stronger performance for export-driven businesses. In summary, sectors such as banking, retail, construction and some exports should see strong growth this year. due to a combination of favorable economic conditions, improving market fundamentals, and attractive valuations. So investors in these areas may find solid opportunities for growth in 2025.
Kaleidoscope is on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn. Do subscribe, follow, and like us. We do enjoy having you with us.
You focus on your goals. We will take care of the risks. Srilanka Life.